All right, so basically we're going to do a little skit here, and Pete's going to come into my office, and this is actually a fact-based situation. Pete came into my office. Oh, let me get that door. Hey, come on in. How you doing?
Turnkey Remodel?
Yes, that's it.
Great, fantastic. I found the right place.
Hi, Pete. I'm Barbara.
Barbara.
Nice to meet
Very
you.
pleased to meet you.
I'm the owner, Mark Apicella. Why don't you come over here and have a seat?
All right, thank you.
How did you hear about us, Pete?
Well, actually, Mary from Kiva Kitchen and Bath spoke very highly of you, Mark,
Oh, wow, great.
and of the work that you do. And my wife and I are in the process of doing a remodel on our home, basically expanding a couple of bathrooms and actually adding a little bit of square footage.
Is that a plan that you drew up? Wow.
Yeah, as best I
Wow.
could.
Can I take a look at that?
Sure.
That looks great. It looks like you've got a couple of bathrooms involved here. You're adding on the whole side of the house,
Correct.
as well as the backyard.
Our main focus would be to actually run a hallway, as most people have, out directly to the garage, which our home at that time did not have. So we would like to run, shoot a hallway through between those two bedrooms.
I see. So you have
Okay.
access to your garage.
Correct.
Alrighty,
And
well,
it looks like you're doing a new dressing area.
Yes.
So you must need some closet planning and redoing the master bedroom also along
That's
with
right.
that. Nice.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
Thank you.
well, I'll tell you what we typically do, it's always important to have a budget in mind. So have you done any research on, where you kind of want us to be with this allotment?
Well, with adding the square footage that I just mentioned and doing the remodeling that's involved and the kind of work that we'd like to have done, we've already had a couple of bids.
Okay.
And so I have some idea,
Okay.
and I know basically what the cost is per square foot.
Okay.
Somewhere, maybe $120,000 maybe would be
Okay.
tops, I think, for our budget.
It's a very generous budget because it looks like you're adding just, under a couple of square feet without measuring it. So, what we typically do is we provide you with some literature about my company and
And mine
Barbara's
also.
company.
Uh-huh.
And, we also have a checklist for you to complete.
Okay.
So if you could take that home and just
Sure.
kind of think about all the variables involved, because it looks like it's going to affect the garage and your side yard and a little bit of the backyard. Is there any additional stuff, new doors, windows, painting? So think about all those things, make some notes, and then let's schedule an appointment a week from today.
And I'm going to give you a questionnaire also because since we'll be picking materials and new furniture and doing window treatments and everything, I need to find out what kind of colors you like, styles,
Oh, sure,
and that
yeah.
kind of thing.
That's,
So,
I can guarantee you my wife will be involved in that.
and that's
so.
fabulous. So the nice thing is, I know I think you mentioned when you called that you both work, and I can
Yes.
really help alleviate that stress because I can do the shopping and selections for you, and
That'd
then
be great.
I can bring them to you. So.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So what we'll do is we'll get your contact information and we'll schedule an appointment a week from today. And then what we'll do is we'll take a look at your property, and Barbara will go and look at the adjoining rooms that are going to be affected. Looks like you also have a walk-in closet that we'll have to design for
Right.
you. And, that's one of Barbara's area of expertise is the space planning and organization of all of these things.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to the walk-in closet.
Okay,
We've
well,
never had
we'll
one.
be
Won't that be
back.
great? Yeah.
We'll see you a week from today then.
Very good.
Thanks
It's
It's
for
a pleasure
coming
having
in.
met you, Mark.
Okay.
Pleasure meeting you, Barbara.
Thank you.
And look forward to maybe working with you.
Super.
Yeah.
Hey, how
Mark.
you doing, Pete? Nice to see you again.
Yeah, welcome to our
Hi,
home,
Pete.
Barbara.
Thank you. Lovely
Come on
home.
in.
Very
Thank
nice.
Thank you. Thank
Beautiful
you.
house you have
Yeah.
here.
Thanks.
Really nice.
Have a seat.
I see now, the bathroom that you have is pretty small here. It'd be nice to open this up. for
Oh,
you.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and I noticed you've got some pictures there. That's a gorgeous bathtub. Is that what you'd like to incorporate?
Yeah, my wife is with me here in spirit, so, yeah, that's her
That's
idea.
great.
She
Pictures
really
are
would
good.
love this oval tub and, you know, the windows beyond it, looking out into the rear yard and,
Well, you have such a gorgeous view on that green belt. That's fabulous.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
take advantage of it.
yes, that's what we hope to do.
Yes.
I see you completed your questionnaire and
Uh-huh.
checklist.
Yes, I did.
You know, let me take a look at your checklist here, and what I'll do is I'll kind of just walk around the house, I'll go outside, I'll, you know, see what variables that I might see, that I might have some questions to ask you about.
Sure.
And then, in the meantime, why don't you talk to Barbara, let her walk around the
Okay.
interior and maybe make some suggestions for you as far as what you would like us to incorporate into this estimate.
Okay, great. Hey, thanks a lot, Mark.
And I know you wanted to redo the master bedroom,
Uh-huh.
and is there furniture you want to keep?
Actually, the four-poster, the big California king-size bed,
Okay.
we would like to keep. We've got a bureau, what do you call it, a tall chest.
chest, okay.
And an armoire for a TV. But we're not
Okay.
sure we want to keep that furniture, I don't know.
All right, well,
yeah,
you know what?
There
The
again, Cheryl, my
pieces
wife is gonna,
You want to keep, I'm going to take photos today and
Okay.
take photos of the room and everything, and then Mark's doing all the measuring, so I'll have the window dimensions. Also with that walk-in closet, some questions that I need you guys to think about, like how many pairs of shoes does your wife have that we want to incorporate space for, maybe her handbags, and then how many long dresses does she have, and
Right.
all of your clothing, so we can take a look at it and design it so it fits everything for you. I also noticed you've got a picture of some cabinetry that, or the arrangement, and of course, we can design the cabinets for you and have them come out just like you want them.
that
So-
sounds fantastic.
And we'll be picking colors and materials and everything,
Right.
so it'll be very exciting.
There again, I think you'll be working with her on that, but she's, you know, she's pretty cool, so.
Great.
Yeah.
I
Great.
see the pictures you have of your cabinets, and you know, those are really beautiful cabinets, and I don't know if you're aware, but we do our own custom cabinet fabrication at our shop here in Yorba Linda.
Right,
So not only, you know, can we do exactly what you have here, but maybe we can even modify it to make it even better than what you
Right.
saw in this magazine picture.
right,
I also noticed that you mentioned something about remodeling the garage,
correct.
and you want some storage in your attic space of the garage. With
Right. With a hip roof over the garage, what I had in mind was drywalling, you know, the whole thing, and then putting in the storage
Okay.
area up above with a pull-down ladder, so that all the stuff that you normally have on the garage floor is up in the attic.
And then you mentioned something here about maybe incorporating a sink into your barbecue island. And
Yes, correct.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
since the bathroom is close to your barbecue island, we should be able to run some plumbing out there for you and provide you hot and cold water and a sink.
That'd be perfect. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
well,
kind
I'll
of
tell
what
you
we had in mind.
Why don't we, Barbara and I will go back to the office and we'll put together a very detailed itemized estimate incorporating all of these variables. And hopefully we should be within your budget, and you know, looking forward to meeting you one more time.
Sure.
So
Sure.
probably take us a couple of weeks. You got a lot of information here. It takes a little bit of time. But let's schedule an appointment 2 weeks from today.
Okay, very good, excellent.
Well, thank you for
Pleasure
inviting me
talking
over.
to you
Thanks
again,
so
Mark
much.
and Barbara.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Hey, guys. Hey, good to see you. How are you? Back in. Place is still the same, so we haven't done anything yet.
Well, in just weeks, there'll be magic happening, and it'll all
great. That'll be
begin to be
fantastic.
transformed, so.
Well,
Yeah.
I went through your checklist and kind of prepared a very detailed estimate here.
Wow.
That kind of minimizes the gray areas, so you know exactly what's included and what's not. And typically what is included in our projects is all of the construction materials. You know, Barbara is there to assist you in making all the selections and helping you, you know, come up with a design package and suggestions for all of the fixtures and stuff that you pay in addition to this estimate amount. So we will include the backyard work, we'll include the garage remodel, obviously the room addition. Everything will be done, completed, without any loose
Wow.
ends untied.
This is very impressive. I like the idea that this is all itemized and we can see right away exactly what the breakdown is in cost for each of the items that you're going to be involved with. And
I'm sorry.
this is very good. This is the kind of thing that I was hoping that I could take a look at beforehand,
Great.
before we make this all-important decision.
And I have a breakdown also of exactly what I'll be selecting for you, which my services are included in this package, but this will tell you everything I'm going
Specifically
to be
what you
doing
do.
with you. And then also how I price any items you'll be purchasing through me.
Okay.
Because of course it doesn't include materials and products as far as that pricing.
Right,
So.
right.
So
So
I'll
is this
leave
my
that
copy
with,
also?
that's your copy.
Great.
And I've given you 2 copies. I asked for one to be signed and then come back to me, and then you have one for your records.
Sure.
So.
So what do you think? Are we kind of in the ballpark of?
Well, you really are. I had mentioned earlier that we had received a couple of other bids, and I do have to say that your bid is not necessarily the lowest, but it's certainly not the highest either. And you're kind of in the midway point there. And I get the strong sense that the work that you're telling me that you can actually do is going to be done in a timely fashion and in a very organized way, and that is what we're looking for.
Okay.
And coincidentally, we know of a family locally in Yorba Linda who had completed a remodel with you.
Oh, okay.
A very extensive job that involved moving a load-bearing wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were just happier than could be, you know.
They gave me a call and told me that you guys knew each other, so that's kind of a coincidence.
Yeah, their kids were in my wife's first grade.
Yeah,
That was a great
class at
project to
Fairmont.
work on. It was
Yeah,
fun, so.
yeah.
Well, okay, well, would you like to move forward from here? And
I believe after having done the research that we've done and like I said, the other bids and so forth, yes. I think
Okay.
we're ready to move forward.
Great,
All right,
that's
sounds good.
exciting.
Yeah. good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, what we typically do from here is we need to start the plan process. And what I'll do is I'll introduce you to my architect. His name is David Amastoy. And what he's going to do is he's going to come over and measure your house, because we have to measure the entire house, the property, the setbacks, every room, wall, door, and window. Once he puts all of that onto the AutoCAD program, we can develop the prints for you and then start, showing you all the different options.
And what I'll be doing is then we'll be selecting materials and products. I'll come back with you with samples of everything or pictures.
Okay.
And so
Sounds
once we're
great.
ready to roll, we'll be able to get the purchasing done so everything's on site at the right time and
Right.
there won't be any delays.
Right.
And then when everything's completed, all the painting will be done, the carpeting, window treatments, the bedding and everything in your beautiful new room, and you'll be able to walk in and go,
Sure.
wow.
Mark, I did have one other question.
Yes.
What would be the time frame in terms of
Because
start
we
to
have the
finish?
master bath involved and, quite a bit of plumbing, we're doing the garage, the backyard, and all of these variables, you're probably looking at 3 to 4 months for this project.
Okay. All right, that sounds fair enough.
Okay,
All
well,
right. Do
thank
we have to
you.
move out of our house?
No, you don't. Obviously, we're going to be working on both bathrooms. So I know you mentioned that your wife's sister lives nearby if you want to shower over there because you're going to
Right.
be out of a shower. But, we'll keep things, try to accommodate you as best we
Sure.
can.
Do you
And-
trap field mice that run through the house?
And, it is going to be kind of a stressful time because, of course, you're going to be in an uproar. So take advantage of your sister, maybe if you
Right.
do have a
Right.
vacation planned,
Right.
because we can take care of everything while you're gone and make sure it's not as disruptive.
Well, it
So,
sounds great.
Super.
Sounds like
Okay,
it's going
Pete,
to
well,
work.
thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark, very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, Barbara.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Hey, Pete, your house is great, man.
You're starting
Are you loving it?
Yeah.
This is beautiful here. Wow, look
Yeah.
at this nice, beautiful pedestal tub
Oh, yeah.
and all this spacious room you have here.
Well, I brought bubble bath, and here's a bottle of champagne for that.
Oh, sounds
for
good.
To christen that gorgeous new bathtub
let's
and
fire
your
that
beautiful
puppy
new
up.
bedroom
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
So we hope you're enjoying
Yeah,
it.
well, we really do. My wife and I couldn't be more pleased with, the work that both of you have done. We appreciate the fact that you were able to coordinate everything and get the job completed in a timely fashion.
All
In
right,
fact,
well, it's a
within
pleasure
that,
working with
It
you.
was
Pete.
great.
Thank you very
yeah,
much.
Great.
Thank you
Lauren.
so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.